Hey there, movie fans. Welcome to the Blues of September 2019. We begin with the only DVD of this update, and that is Django, He Who Shoots First. Actually, it's originally called Django Shoots First, so I don't know why he and who is on here. But there appears to be more small mistakes on this DVD. For example, over here it says that it only has French language, and this is not true. It only has Italian language. And up here it says excuse me, it says from the screenwriter of the original Glorious Bastards. Now, I've never heard this title before, but I have heard of Inglorious Bastards, which is of course what they meant. But anyway, this is a fun spaghetti western, one of the better Django ripoffs I have seen. And for a moment, I thought that he was supposed to be Sartana, because he had the same costume on. You can see him right there, the same clothing on and all that. But he turns out to be a different character. But yeah, fun movie. And I also have the mother of all spaghetti westerns, and that is Once Upon a Time in the West, which comes in this new Dishy book. I know that some people are disappointed by this new packaging, but I think it's okay. It is very slim though, but it isn't bad. Many informations, as you can see there, about the film, including a trivia, which is always fun to read. And the Blu-ray is the same one as the previous releases, so there's no 4K restorations or all that. Would have been nice if they actually did a 4K version of this film, but maybe someday. Next is Warlock. Now this is the German re-release, remastered in 4K, as you can see there. And I believe it's the same 4K scan as the Twilight Time version, and it looks amazing. Absolutely stunning transfer. And the film is magnificent, with great performances by Richard Widmark, Henry Fonda, Anthony Quinn, and also by the rest of the cast, including DeForest Kelley, best known as Dr. McCoy from 1960s Star Trek, and Frank Gorshin, best known as the Riddler from 1960s Batman. But yeah, excellent western, Warlock. And here's another American classic, High Noon, a beautiful edition from Eureka. Carlos, Eastwood for Life fan, did a video on it, and I'll put a link below in the description to that video. So if you want to see more of this wonderful set, then check out that video. I picked up this German steelbook of Avengers Endgame. Yeah, I think it's a very good movie, but there are some problems that I had with it. The Hulk, for example, the Banner Hulk or Professor Hulk, whatever he's called. He's not even on here. No, the Hulk is not on here. Well, anyway, I wanted the old Hulk, and I wanted him to fight Thanos. So that was a missed opportunity, if you ask me. And also the scene during the battle at the end, where all the girls come together, all the female superheroes, that felt forced to me and unnecessary. And I know that some fans didn't like the way Thor was treated in the movie, but I didn't mind it at all. I like the idea of a fat, alcoholic, lazy Thor. I thought it was funny. But overall, it's a very good, entertaining movie. But I prefer Infinity War Infinity War is like the Empire Strikes Back of the MCU. It's the darkest chapter in the franchise. Next is this wonderful box set from Indicator / Powerhouse. Marlene Dietrich and Joseph von Sternberg at Paramount 1930-1935. Yeah, that is a very nice box set, this one. I was actually, I didn't know which one I wanted to get, this one or that one from the Criterion Collection, but I ended up getting this one. They both have different extras and all that, but I don't know, this is much more nicer, more beautiful than the Criterion version, if you ask me. You have a fairly thick booklet here. And of course here you got the Blu-rays, and I liked that they used the original artwork on here. The Devil is a Woman. This is the Scarlet Empress. Blonde Venus. Shanghai Express. Dishonored. And finally we have Morocco, also starring Gary Cooper. Yeah, very nice. And speaking of Indicator, I also grabbed some titles from the sale. I believe once a year they have a sale just for a couple of days, and I got 6 titles here. Missing. I've never actually seen this film before, believe it or not, so I'm going to do that very soon. And then here we have Suddenly Last Summer. This is based on a play by Tennessee Williams, and I have a DVD box set of Tennessee Williams movies like Cat on the Hot Tin Roof. He was a great writer, great dialogue writer as well. Ministry of Fear. And here is Ship of Fools, with an all-star cast including Vivian Leigh and Lee Marvin. The China Syndrome. I haven't seen this one for years, but I remember it was really good. And this one I saw last week, See No Evil. It was alright. I really enjoyed it. And Mia Farrow, even though I'm not really a fan of her, I thought she was excellent in this film. Okay, next is The Day of the Cobra with Franco Nero, directed by Enzo G. Castellari. I wish I could say what I think of this movie, but I cannot do that because I haven't seen it yet. Sorry about that. But this is an Italian crime film from 1980. So, yeah. Sorry that I can't say any more about it, but I am looking forward to checking this one out. But I'm going to check this one out in November, most likely, because, October, horror month, so you gotta watch horror movies in October, right? Here I have some Arrow titles. This is Weird Science. This is, just a lot of fun. Insanely entertaining film by John Hughes. And, wonderful release from Arrow. I like the slipcase there. And Kelly LeBrook, damn. Kelly LeBron. Isn't there a better picture of her somewhere? At least on the oh, this is a very nice picture of her right there. Ooh. Yeah, Weird Science, great film, great fun film. And here is Cruising by William Friedkin. Now this is most likely his most controversial film. I haven't seen this film in years, by the way. But Al Pacino plays a cop who goes undercover in this, underworld gay scene of New York, where he has to find or hunt down a serial killer who's murdering gay men. Yeah, I'm looking forward to revisit this one. It's been too long since I've seen it. Cruising. And here is something completely different. This is The Day the Earth Stood Still, a sci-fi classic from the 1950s. Yeah, this is the German release, German media book, I have to say, with a poster. Of course, you got the Blu-ray, and here are the pages. Nothing too fancy, it's just some pictures and German writings mostly. Nothing more, but it's a nice release. Oh, by the way, that is Hugh Marlowe, and there's another sci-fi movie from the 50s which also stars this actor, which I will show you right now, and that is Earth versus the Flying Saucers. Here it is, right there, Mr. Marlowe. Yeah, not as good, and definitely not as serious as The Day the Earth Stood Still, but it's fun. It's a Ray Harryhausen movie that I was missing in my Blu-ray collection. And by the way, a couple of months ago, I went to the Kunsthal in Rotterdam, and they had a science fiction exhibition where they showed all kinds of stuff, novels, comic books, paintings, you name it. And they also had props that were used in various kinds of sci-fi films and TV series, including some Harryhausen creations, like this one from Earth versus the Flying Saucers. I don't know if this was used in the movie. I don't think so. I think this is a replica. But this is used. This is the Cavorite sphere from First Man in the Moon. And here are some creatures that Harryhausen had made, also from First Man in the Moon. And the one below on the right is an alien that Harryhausen created for his unproduced War of the Worlds movie. And here are some of his dinosaurs that he made for different films, including The Valley of Gwangi. I made more pictures of other stuff, but I will show them at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. Okay, next is this very nice release from 88 Films. This is Hollow Man and Hollow Man 2, the collector's edition. This is limited to 3,000. Yeah, 3,000. There it is. But this is a very, very nice release. I really love the artwork, by the way. The artwork looks absolutely amazing. So you have a booklet here. You have the Blu-ray of the director's cut, the theatrical cut, and this is Hollow Man 2, which I have not seen yet, and I'm not expecting it to be any good, but I will watch it eventually. It's one of those direct on DVD sequels, kind of thing. But who knows? It might be good. Well, I'm not expecting it to be good, but I'm expecting it to be decent. But yeah, This is a very nice release. And the next one is also a very nice release, but I'm afraid that movie is going to be absolutely terrible. I'm talking about The Hills of Ice Part 2. Yeah, very nice release, just as you can expect from... Oh, a little stuck in there. As you can expect from Arrow. So you have the poster there. This is of course the Blu-ray with some art cards in it. Oh, it's a little loose there. Art cards and lobby cards. And of course you got the booklet there. But yeah, I'm expecting the worst. I'm expecting that this is going to suck big time. So yeah, I'll check it out in October. Maybe I'll like it, but I doubt it. And here's another fine release as well. Flight of the Navigator. This is from Second Sight. Yeah, very nice. Also with, again, a mini poster. What's with these mini posters? Everybody's doing these mini posters. Anyway, the booklet with some storyboards there. Writings. I haven't, this is one of those films I've seen when I was a kid. I really enjoyed it. I haven't seen it for a long time. Directed by Randall Kleiser. He also did Grease and The Blue Lagoon, I believe. Yeah. Very nice release. So, that is it for this update of September 2019. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I want to wish all of you happy horror viewings in October.